that there are so many of us out here that wish that we had things a certain way already? There are so many of us that work hard, we do a lot, we take care of a lot of people, but we are still in this struggle to make things work for us to be successful at what we choose. Now, I'm here to tell you, the way to be successful at what you choose is to stop making excuses, okay? I remember my gym teacher in high school used to tell us excuses are tools of the incompetent. And we used to laugh it off, but now I realize how much that means. And I go back to that anytime I hear somebody making an excuse. And I'm like, yeah, excuses are tools of the incompetent. And I just say it and I'm like, wow, Miss Taylor was on point. Miss Taylor knew what she was talking about. And she was trying to get us to see, like, imagine if you don't make excuses, how much more you can do. Everybody doesn't say things in the same way, but that's what I took away from it. Imagine how much more you could do if you stop making excuses. Think today what you made excuses for. Whether it was getting up late, eating the wrong thing, not being consistent on social media, not knowing how to post or be consistent on social media. It's a bunch of things. I can go on and on with a list of things that people can make excuses for. Why you didn't follow through, like you had the sale 70% of the way and you decided that you didn't want to finish by calling the person, or you just don't follow through. I'm not going to give any more excuses, but I'm just going to say, imagine if you took that excuse away and just took that one thing off your plate. Let's say your plate is this big and can hold 10 things, right? As you don't do things, they're left on your plate. You eat a little bit of it, you leave it. After a while, that plate is no longer attractive. It goes from having fresh food on it to having pieces of leftovers. So eventually, guess what? That plate is not going to be attractive to you anymore, and you're not even going to want to deal with it. But imagine if you decided, you know what, let me get this off my plate. I'm not going to eat it anymore. I'm not going to use it for myself like that anymore, but I made a commitment by even chewing on it. So let me finish. And you continue to do that because every day you have at least one thing on your plate. So if you decide in 7 days to not completely finish tasks and goals so you can achieve them, you're going to always have scraps on your plate that even you don't want. So how can you expect somebody else to want them? How can you expect somebody else to want to work with you when they do a review and people are talking about how you don't follow through? How can you expect somebody else to want to work with you if they can look and see that you don't know what the heck you're talking about, but you keep on telling people that you're the best at everything, but you have no way to translate that? You have to work on that. You have to. It'll wind up making you better, and you'll feel so much more at peace because there won't be any questions in your head as to why you're not successful, because you will be successful. Success is not just money, okay? At all. It's not just money. Success is being able to know that you know your worth. You know how to complete things. There's no question on what you can do because your confidence has soared, and you will be able to bless others with the purpose and greatness that is within you because you worked on it and grew it, okay? So let's continue to keep those plates clean on a daily, if not a daily basis, a weekly basis, because more stuff is coming your way because that's what you're asking the universe for. You're going to continue to be blessed. So you can't continue to be blessed and have scraps on your plate. And you are going to need a bigger plate because the blessings are going to keep coming. So we need this plate to be clean, and we need to be able to afford a bigger plate. So that way we can be great and successful at whatever we choose.